In this video, I'm going to tell you what you need to be drilling when you get tired. A lot of guys make a mistake when they're drilling solo, when they're training solo, when they're doing shadow boxing or working the bag. They stop at a certain level when they hit their cardio, they hit their exhaustion level, and past that, they don't do it anymore. Once you get tired, they tend to stop. You can go a lot longer than your mind is telling you. Your mind is telling you to stop, but your body can keep on going. And you need to be training that. You need to reach that exhaustion level and not stop, but you need to incorporate additional drilling past that exhaustion point, past that cardio limit that you have. So what you need to do is when you're drilling on the bag or you're drilling shadow boxing and you hit that limit, that you hit that exhaustion level, add in an extra 30 seconds and drill more. For the extra 30 seconds, you begin to drill past that limit and you begin to drill something very specific, and that is to go back to basics and go back to fundamentals. You go back to the jab, you go back to the cross, and if you're kicking, you go back to front kicks. And of course, in addition to all of that, you move. So jabs, crosses, front kicks, and constant footwork and movement. Because your basics are going to save you when you're in trouble, when you get hit and you get rocked, or when you get super tired and you just have no output left. You can always go back to your jabs, you can always go back to your crosses, you can always go back to your front kicks, and you can always go back to moving, not getting hit. But if you haven't drilled that when you're tired, you're not going to be able to execute it. And you need to stay away from movements that actually deplete your energy even more. You need to be actively recovered. So when you get tired, you can't go back to the same 3, 4, 5 punch combos, including kicks, roundhouses, crazy spinning attacks. You can't go back doing that because you don't have the energy to do so. And if you can throw them, you'll be slow and you'll lack the ability to actually hit with any damage. So instead, you go back to the basics: your jab, your cross, your front kick, and move. You need to be extremely good at throwing those basic fundamentals under very stressful conditions, especially when you are exhausted. So begin to implement by adding 30 seconds to a round or a form of drilling that you were doing. When you hit that exhaustion level, when you hit that cardio limit where your mind says, I need to stop, your body can go a lot longer. Add in 30 seconds and just go back to the basics. Start pumping the snapping jabs. Start throwing down your crosses. You're not going to have the same speed and power on your cross as you do when you're fresh, but you need to be throwing it crisp and you need to be throwing on target. And move around, jab, cross, maybe a combination of jab, cross together, constant movement. Be very proficient and be a master at delivering jab, cross, front kick, and move when you are tired, when you are exhausted, because when it counts, they'll always be there for you. So add in 30 seconds. When you hit that level of exhaustion, drill your jabs, drill your crosses, drill your fundamentals. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out a very in-depth program that I put together called Striking Fundamentals Volume 1. It will show you the 4 fundamental strikes that every fighter needs to know and you need to master, which are your jab, your cross, your lead hook, and your rear uppercut. And I also show you 8 combinations that you need to master as well. So you have individual punches, and then we put those punches into 1, 2, 3, and 4 punch combinations, and I break every single one of those down mechanically, tell you exactly what you need to do, how to drill it, and how to master it. The program is available right now for you to pick up, and I'll see you in there.